There are two major plots in Wuthering Heights. The first is that of a complicated love triangle that leaves some fulfilled in their love and some feeling the pains and regret of unrequited love that spans multiple different generations for these characters. The second is that of revenge, which is the result of unrequited love. It consumes characters and eventually drives them to their deaths at Wuthering Heights. The characters in this novel cause many problems for one another. The main cause of the problems and controversy is Heathcliff. He comes to Wuthering Heights as an orphan and an outcast. While he's there, he falls in love with Catherine, a girl who he deeply desires but can never have because he is of a lesser class than her. Catherine is also in love with Heathcliff. She wishes she could be with him, but ends up settling for Linton, a man of much higher repute, but who she doesn't love nearly as much. She drives herself crazy with regret, wishing that she could be with Heathcliff. Heathcliff takes revenge on Catherine's daughter, also named Catherine, trying to get her to marry his son so that he can become the owner of both Wuthering Heights and Thrushcross Grange. There are only two major settings in this novel. The first is Wuthering Heights, where most of the anger and pain is seen. The second is Thrushcross Grange, which has a completely different take to it. We can see this by how the characters act when they're at each house. Wuthering Heights makes most of the characters angry and seeking revenge, whereas Thrushcross Grange is a happy place for all the characters. The story of Wuthering Heights is told from many different perspectives. We hear the quote-unquote first-hand account of Nellie, who tells us everything that she thinks and feels as she's experiencing it. We also hear from letters that she got from the characters. The question that we have to ask ourselves is, can we really trust what these characters are saying and if they're telling us the whole truth and nothing but the truth? The two major themes in this novel are love, characters trying to find it and hope that they can have a happy life living with the person that they are in love with, and that of unrequited love, in that none of the characters seem to be able to get the person they love to actually marry them. So what? Why do we read Wuthering Heights? Well, the main reason is because it has been used over and over again for hundreds of years without us even knowing where it came from. One extremely prevalent example is that of the Twilight book and movie series. Twilight uses Wuthering Heights in almost all of it. The plot lines are extremely similar and follow the same themes of revenge and complicated love triangle. We can see Wuthering Heights in so many different other movies and media, so why wouldn't we read it? Apparently it's prevalent and has stood the test of time, although we've been unaware of it.